So in the next 2 minutes, we're going to start. I'm grateful to the people that actually are here. A couple of other people will be coming, will be joining. So I'll be recording this just in case. Just in case. Okay, so good day everyone. This is Ezekiel, and some of you might have heard about me. Some of you might have bought a couple of my courses, and I'm grateful for that. I know some of you have bought like 5 of my courses, and I'm grateful for that. Over the couple of months or days or weeks, I've been able to sell thousands of courses online by God's grace, thousands of courses online. Digital marketing, Google My Business, how to find customers online, plus how to create a PayPal account, many more courses. And I've spent a couple of millions on ads. I can tell you that for a fact. I've spent millions on ads, and well, I can say that I'm grateful that I always get results for all of my ads. For all of my ads, I always get results. And it isn't that I just started once and I started to run ads like, this guy is a legend. But it took time. I ran a couple of ads that I wasted money on ads. I've tried different things that actually didn't work. And right now, that's why I want to actually educate you about the things that I tried that didn't work, and the lessons I was able to learn. So let's talk about that. So let's talk about let's talk about you as my students. Some of you actually have knowledge. Some of you have you know a lot of things, but yet you are broke. Yes. So like the best thing you can actually do to your knowledge is to implement it or sell it. That's something people don't know. The best thing you can do to your knowledge is to implement it or sell it. So some of you know a lot of things, you have had a lot of experience, but yet you are still broke. So there are so many people out there that are dying to know what you already know. So the best thing you can do is to what? Teach them. Teach these people. Yes, that's the best thing you can do. Teach these people. So it might be Yoruba, Igbo, it might be French, and it might be a language that you know. Diction, it might be English diction. It might be how to write a good CV. It might be graphics design. It might be web design. You just have to teach these people. It might be graphics design, it might be web design. So teach people what you already know. You can monetize your knowledge. So why are you holding on to it? Why you monetize it? So it could be soap making, it could be perfume making, it could be cooking. Yes, it could be cooking. It could be cooking. Yes, it could be cooking. It could be cooking. Some of you know how to cook delicacies, jollof rice, fried rice. You know, I don't know how to cook any of those things. If I can find someone that will make a good book or good videos on how to do all these things, I would buy. It might be sewing, even makeup. Some people want to do their makeup at home peacefully. You can teach it. It might be hairdressing or hair making or whatever they call it, maybe hairdressing or maybe hair making. You can create videos on these things and sell them online. That's all people who actually have lots of knowledge. Now, some people actually have products. Your products need to come to light. You keep complaining that I'm not making sales, I'm not making sales, I'm not making sales. It's just the way the sales funnel works. Now, let me teach you how the sales funnel works. If 10 people should see your product, 100 people cannot buy. Why? Because only 10 saw the product. So the number of people that will be able to buy the product will be within 10 and 0. Right or wrong? 10 people cannot see your product and 100 people will buy. That's just the rule of numbers. So some of you create wonderful products, awesome products. I've seen people sew that you be like, wow, you actually sold this, but you keep begging people on your contact list to buy. So let me talk about my mistakes now. Let me talk about the mistakes I made when I started. So the number one mistake is asking my friends and family to buy. Now, let me tell you something for a fact. Your friends and family don't understand that it is your business and they don't care. They don't care. Yes. So when they come to meet you and they say, I want to buy this product, you sell this product, let me buy it now. You that bought the product 10,000 naira, you want to sell it for what? Higher, because that's it, selling price and cost price. Your selling price has to be higher. But when they price the product, they'll say, 10,000 naira. Let me give you 5,000. Let me give you 5,000. Why? They don't care. They don't know about your business. They don't care about your business. All they care about is using that product. And I can tell you for a fact that there are thousands of people out there that will actually buy the product, even for higher the price that you intended to sell it. Now, now let me tell you, your main customers are not your family or friends. Yes. So some people will be like, but I'm actually selling to my family and friends. I have good people. Now, if you could sell to your family and friends, now imagine thousands of people seeing that product. So your main customers are actually people you've never met before. Yes, your main customers are people that you've never met before. Because how many people do you know? Do you know up to 100,000 people? So it's all about increasing the number of people that will actually see your product. That's the sales funnel. That's how it works. So let me talk about boost posts. That was part of my mistakes. So Facebook will always suggest to you, boost this thing now, boost. And you will boost, but nobody is buying. Nobody is buying. You are tired of boosting. And that's because boost posts will only create awareness. You are not targeting the right audience. With boost posts, they will not even give you the privilege to be able to target the right audience. Now, let me talk about another mistake that I made. So some of you say, but I normally run ads now. I don't boost posts. I run ads, but I don't get results. That's because you don't target the right audience, number one. And number two, you spend so little on ads. So let me tell you something. When you want to run ads, the way Facebook has actually made this thing, in fact, the way life works generally, the more you give, the more you get. That's life. So if someone should give me 10,000 naira for something, I cannot, like, I have to prioritize that person over someone who will give me 1,000 naira. So we can't complain to Facebook. They're just doing their job. Yes. So they cannot prioritize you that is giving 1,000 naira as daily budget over someone who is giving 10,000 naira. So the way Facebook ads work is that the more you spend within a shorter period of time, the higher the possibility of getting a better result. And I'll repeat that. The more you spend within a shorter period of time, the higher the possibility of getting a better result. Because Facebook will say, this person is actually serious. So the question is, okay, I've talked about your mistakes, I've talked about blah, blah, blah. But now, what do you need? So you ask, like, what do I need? What do I need? Number one, you need to know about the rule of numbers. The rule of numbers. So the question is, like, what's it all about? Rule of numbers, rule of numbers. It's the way it sounds. Let the right numbers be on your side. So with the rule of numbers, everybody knows that 10 cannot be greater than 100, obviously, except if you are talking about currency, of course. When you're talking about currency, of course. 10 naira, $10 rather, is way, way, way greater than 100 naira. But when I'm talking about 10 cannot be greater than 100, I am talking about people. I'm talking about number of what? People. You don't sell. You're always begging for people to buy. You're posting on your status, you're posting on Instagram, you're posting on Facebook. If you are still begging for people to buy your products, then the right number is not on your side. Then the right number is not on your side. Sorry, let me just quickly, because people are contacting me now. That just means the right number is not on your side. So you have to have the right number on your side. That's the right audience. So for example, you want to sell soap. Like you want to sell, you want to sell a soap making course. There's a way you can actually target people that will be interested in learning how to make soap. So that market, that audience is different from someone who wants to sell a course on how to cook. That audience is different from the audience of someone who wants to sell a course on how to learn diction. So some of you have actually bought lots of courses. You have done this, done that, done this, but you have learned from the wrong people. There was one man that actually he contacted me. He was like, boss, please just guide me through how to run this ad. Then he was sending screenshots. Then I saw his flyer and I was like, on this your flyer, you want to actually teach people how to run ads? He was like, yes. I was like, why do you want to teach people how to run ads when you don't even know how to do it yourself? So some of you have already gone to learn from the wrong places. People have already taken you south, they've taken you north, they've taken you east. You don't even know where you are again. So you have to do things the right way. That's my next point. You have to do things the right way. You have to know the right audience to target. And it's not rocket science. It's actually very easy and straightforward. So you have to know the right audience to target. Now, let me tell you about my sales funnel. I call it King Ezekiel's sales funnel. Number one, I will urge you to write this down because it's something that you need. You need. It's something that you need. Number one is awareness. So if you keep complaining that people are not buying your product, you need to ask yourself, have people actually seen the product? So if I don't see the product, how will I buy what I've not even seen? Awareness. Firstly, they need to be aware that it exists. They need to be aware that you have it. So when they're aware, the next step is what? Consideration. That's when they consider if they are going to buy it. So I know some of you would have seen different types of ads. Those are different types of ads that Facebook is suggesting to you. Like, are you aware of this? Are you aware of this? Are you aware of this? Then you, when you see it, you check it, you consider it, then what? Either just shove it aside or what? Or show interest. That's what leads to conversion. So after awareness, consideration, the next thing is what? Conversion. So a lot of people will think maybe, once people come to your DM, that's it, they've already bought. But you're wrong. People can come to your DM and they will not buy. Yes. People can show interest. They can even tell you that, yes, I will buy tomorrow, and they will not buy. Why? It's because some of them still need conviction. So after awareness, which is number one, the next thing is consideration. That's when they consider if they are going to buy it or not, or if they are going to show interest rather or not. So after consideration is conversion. That's when they already determine that, okay, I'm interested. Then conviction, you need to what? Convince them. So in convincing people about something, it isn't about I use the product and the product worked for me. The product, no, nobody cares. I don't care if the product worked for you. What's my business? I want to know the benefit. Everybody wants to know how that thing will benefit him or her. I want to know how it will benefit me. So in conviction, what you need to align is the benefits, or are the benefits rather. Tell people about the benefits. How can it benefit me? If I use your product, what will you do for me? So that's how you convince people. If I hear you talking about a product, I would know if you actually know what you're talking about from the way you talk. So if I ask you a question, you're doing you might not do, no, I will not buy it now. You're not even sure about what you're selling. So you have to be able to convince me that you know what you're doing. Then I will purchase. So number one, awareness. Number two, consideration. Number three, for those who are writing, let me slow down. Number one, awareness. Number two, consideration. Number three, conversion. Number four, conviction. Number five, purchase. Purchase. That's when the person has now, okay, I'm convinced now. Let me buy. So after buying, a lot of people will think, after buying, it is bye-bye. You see how it rhymes? Buy, bye-bye. But after buying, some people don't understand that they need customer base. Without running ads, I could actually sell. I've sold a couple of courses without running ads. I'll just post it. Some people say, boss, let me buy this one. Chairman, hey, let me buy this thing. Because I have a customer base, I urge people to save my number, and I save theirs too. I'm adding to my customer. I have more than 10,000 contacts now, by God's grace. So it's not like someone is bragging. I have more than 10,000 contacts. So if I post anything like this, I know that a lot of people will hit me up. That's customer base. And that's what most people don't tell you about. You need customer base. It might be groups, adding people to groups. If it is a group, it's nice. I just sent something into a group now, and a couple of people have seen it. Now, a lot of you see, I don't know if all of you can see 42 participants, but in the group, I have how many people? I have 349. Now, let's go back to the rule of numbers. I already understood the rule of numbers. So when you meet 10,000 people see your product, about 1,000 people might show interest, and be rest assured that it's not 1,000 people that will buy. probably 100 or more or less. So King Ezekiel's sales funnel: number 1, awareness; number 2, consideration; number 3, conversion; number 4, conviction; number 5, purchase; number 6, customer base. Now let's talk about honesty in business. Let's talk about honesty in business. So it has helped me a lot. Some of you might have seen my ad and you see over 1,000 good reviews. It's a lie. There was one person that told me it's a lie. You are buying comments. I told him, why would I buy comments? Why would I waste my money on something that I can get for free? That's because of honesty. A lot of people have come to me and they've told me, you're very honest though. If I want to sell 10 videos to you and 10 PDFs, I will never tell you that I'm selling 20 videos to you. I will never do that. I will tell you I am selling 10 videos, 10 PDFs, and I will explain it and I will give you benefits and you will buy it. So I don't have to lie to make you buy anything. I don't have to lie. So honesty in business actually pays off. It pays off. In fact, you can build your brand that way. A lot of people don't know. They think it's all about, let's just do this right now, like the Nigerian mentality of today. It's all about eating in the moment. Let's just enjoy it now. Let's enjoy it now. But you can actually build something that lasts with honesty. How many of you actually sell things online that your customers can actually beat their chest to say, yes, go to this person, buy it from this person. It sells original products. It sells good products. And if you want the fake, he will get the fake for you and tell you this is fake, and he will sell it to you for lower the price. How many of you do have customers that can actually say that? Some of your customers don't even trust you again. They already bought like 2 products. They already looked at, this one is just a scam. It's nonsense. I'll never patronize him again. It's all about building something that lasts. So with honesty, you can build something that lasts. Now let's talk about the right write-up. Some people have hit me up. Please create a course on copywriting. I told them I have a course on copywriting, but I don't sell copywriting course. I sell it together with another course. So the right write-up, those people already know the benefits. Maybe they must have seen it in another person's training or something. So you would never know how important copywriting is till you spend millions on ad, but with a bad write-up. With a good write-up, you can communicate with your customers. And let me just give you like a brief understanding of what a good write-up entails. If I want to sell something to you, I don't have to tell you story. So there's a difference between content writing and copywriting. Content writing is story. Like I came from this one, I did content writing, story. Those are bloggers and all those things. But you see, copywriting is mainly for marketing. So you have to be straightforward. Don't beat about the bush. You have to be straightforward. Copywriting, straightforward. You have to be straightforward. So a good write-up contains benefits. So if I want to sell something to you, I have to be able to boldly tell you the benefits of what I want to sell to you. That this thing will benefit you in this way, this thing will benefit you in this way, that thing will benefit you in this way. Some of your customers actually know the benefits already. They just want to know if you know what you are selling. So learn from my mistakes. So bad copywriting or bad write-ups, you spend millions and you not get anything. But with a good write-up, you spend just a couple of thousands and you get more results times 10. A good write-up can actually boost your sales times 10. Yes, you can boost your sales times 10 rather. Okay, so now let's talk about hot selling products or finding your niche. Excuse me. So there has been a debate, which one is better? A lot of people are confused. Is it hot selling products? Is it finding my niche? Which one should I actually go for? Now, I'll tell you that both of them are great. But if you want to create something that lasts, find a niche. So some of you actually create products, but you leave all the product that you have created for hot selling product. And let me quickly build something that lasts. So those are the two major options: hot selling products or finding your niche. So some of you will be like, what's a niche? What's a niche? So a niche is a part of the market for a specific type of service or product. So like people will say, Gbogbo niche. If you are Gbogbo niche, people will not be able to predict you. You'll say, let's even go and ask if you ask the product. Do you have it? No, you don't. And we know that you don't have it now. Why will you have it? You are Gbogbo niche. Everything goes. But if you find your niche, people already know that just go to this person. You will find that product. The person will have it. And if he doesn't have it, maybe it's out of stock and he will get it in no time. So creating a niche is actually very good. So I know some of you might actually have that question in mind, that why can't I do both? Why can't I play both sides? I have my niche and I also sell hot selling products. It's good. You can do both. Yes, I can tell you can do both. You can have a particular niche, but when you see that this product is hot selling, you quickly run ads on it, sell it, but you have a niche. So let me emphasize on it. Create something that lasts. Find a niche. And let me advise you based on finding a niche. A lot of people say, what niche should I go into? I don't know what niche. So when creating a niche, you don't create a niche based on things that you like. Most times, it's best and in fact very advisable to not create a niche based on things that you like. Because the things that you like, how are you sure if your customers will actually like those things? So it's all about the audience. It's all about, do I have a good audience for this niche? If I want to sell this niche, do I know about it? If you don't know about it, you can make researches, make thorough researches about that niche. So that's all about finding your niche. It's all about the audience. So there are some things that, if you picked as a niche back then, now you just be out of market. That's that. I'll tell you for a fact. That's how life goes. Things always evolve. That's how life is. So find your niche. Now the next is EduSell. Now this is for people that actually have a new product or a new service that people are not really familiar with. So the best thing you can do to your customers is to educate them about it. So some of you have a new product, maybe a skincare product. It is new and you're annoyed that customers are not buying it. How will I buy it if I don't understand what it is about? Will I just buy it for fun? I want to spend my money here. I need to know what I want to buy. So you need to educate people about it. Tell me the benefits. And I keep mentioning the benefits. Benefits. If it's a skincare product, I don't care that your skincare product has amifilin, timpilin, tamolin. I don't care. I don't care about any of those things. I just care about how it will benefit me. So that's features, benefits. They are two different things entirely. Features, benefits. So it's like, these are the components. It has this one, it has that one, it has this one. I don't care. I don't care. I don't even know any of those things. If I rub it on my skin, will it make my skin smooth? Okay, but how does it work? So it's all about the benefits. Educate people, then sell to them. Tell people how things will benefit them. They'll be willing to spend their money. Yes, they'll be willing to spend their money. So for those who have a new service, a new product in the market, educate your customers. It is not their fault that they are not buying. They don't know what you are doing. They don't know about it. Educate them themselves. I know a friend that actually goes to places our business, the way it works is that they clean up after you at the party. Like when I thought about it, was that brilliant idea. So in a party, nobody cares about liters or anything. Everybody's just throwing everything everywhere. So when you throw it on the floor, they pick it. So on a normal note, Yoruba, if you go to Yoruba people's parties, in fact, by the time you leave, your slippers or your shoe will be sticky because of jollof rice I have stepped on. But these people, their job is to clean up. Immediately you throw it on the floor, they clean it up. They pack your table. So everything is organized and clean. So to market that type of thing, now if you come to me and say, so what we do is that we just clean up we clean the ground for you and clean the chairs for you. Like, why are you cleaning the chairs and ground? It's something that people are not really familiar with. You have to tell them the benefits. Number one benefit, you don't want your customers you don't want everywhere to be disgusting for your family and friends at the party. You don't want jollof rice to be mushed up on the ground. You don't want their table to look unkept. Let us do the job for you. So it's all about aligning the benefits. This is how this thing will benefit me. This is what we will do. This is what you will get. Human beings are selfish in nature. Yes, human beings are selfish in nature. I cannot just go outside and start giving people money. Hey, you take 5,000, you take 10,000, you take 20,000. Am I plucking money from the tree? So if you tell me that if I give this person 20,000 naira, this is how I can get it back. That's why investments actually prosper. You want people to invest in your ideas. You need to tell them how it will benefit them. I don't care about you are chasing your dreams. That one is your business. That one is your business. How will it benefit me as the investor? That's how investors think. So that's just all about it. Educate people, then sell it to them. If it's a new idea you want to pitch to the market, educate people, tell them the benefits, then sell it to them. So now let's talk about inflation. So a lot of people don't know, but inflation has actually run thousands of people out of the market. It ran them out of markets, ran them out of money, ran them out of goods, because they don't know how it works. In America, they are complaining today that their inflation rate is about 5 or 6%. But in Nigeria, our inflation rate is 18%. Do you know what that means? That means if you actually buy something today, there's a very high possibility that in the next 1 or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, that specific thing would have increased 18% the price it was initially. That's why you run out of business, because you don't add inflation cost to the selling cost of your products. You don't add inflation cost to it. So for example, you bought this pen. Okay, let me use the example I wrote down. For example, you bought something 10,000 naira. You sold it for 12,000 naira. That's how much. Woo, you're happy. Woo, you made 2,000 naira profit. Yes, yes. Then you go to the market again the next time, because that's how marketing works. You buy, you sell. You buy, you sell. Even if you're a manufacturer, you buy raw materials, then you create something, then sell. So it's all about buying and selling. So you bought it for 10,000 naira, you sold it for 12,000 naira. You're happy that you made 2,000 naira profit. Yes, I'm happy for you too. Yes, 2,000 naira profit. Woo, congratulations. Then you go to the market the next time. They are telling you that inflation rate now the thing is 11,800. And I'm pleased to tell you now that you didn't make 2,000 naira profit. You didn't. If you bought it 10,000 naira, sold it 12,000 naira, and you're going to the market again to buy it for 11,800, you only made 200 naira profit. You only made 200 naira profit. Because that 12,000 naira that you made, you buy that product again for how much? 11,800. Well, now let me think. Let me reason with you. Imagine if you had already thought ahead. And inflation cost, we have already calculated is 18% of 10,000 naira, 1,800. You've already added it. So this is the cost price of the product, the inflation cost, then your profit. Then you sell the product for 13,800. You sell the product for what? 13,800. By the time you go back to the market to buy it for 11,800, you just made 2,000 naira profit. Think about it. You just made 2,000 naira profit. Rather than selling it for 12,000 naira without the inflation cost, you need to add inflation cost. Write it down. So that's what is running a lot of you out of business. You bought it, but the next time you wanted to go and buy it in the market, the price has already gone up. That's because the price that you were selling it before, you didn't add inflation cost to it. So write it down. Inflation rate in Nigeria is 18%. So to any market you want to sell now, you have to add 18% of the cost price currently to the selling price. So considering all these, like, wow, these are a lot of things that people don't know how to do. You don't know. I'm sure most of you don't even know about this inflation cost thing. And it has run so many people out of business. You just be wondering that you are working very hard and you're making a lot of sales, but nothing to show for it. Yes, like I said, you buy 10,000, you sell 12,000. By the time you are going back to the market to buy for 11,800, you thought you made 2,000 naira profit, whereas you just made 200 naira profit. Imagine 200 naira profit for your hard work, for your hard labor. That's too little. So then I created two major courses: information marketing master course and e-commerce master course. So these courses, I explained inflation rates. I explained how, in fact, let me even show you. Let me share my screen with you. Just give me a minute. Sorry about that. So I explained how people actually make that mistake that runs them out of business. So I hope you can see it. Let me make it larger. Sorry about that. Let me make it larger so you'll be able to see it. Aha, nice. So can you see what I was talking about? Copywriting. I explained copywriting. I explained how to write the right copy, because this thing actually took me time. I will tell you that I made losses because of ignorance. I made losses because of ignorance. Sorry, that was YouTube. Losses because of ignorance. I didn't know about copywriting and how it could help my business. I was just watching YouTube videos and I stumbled on one video. Then the guy was talking about copywriting. Then I went to make lots of researches on it. Then I realized that if you want to tell me about what you are selling, there are a couple of things that you need to tell me that will convince me to actually buy. You cannot just tell me, this is my product, it has worked for me. Smooth skin, like they do on TV. The smooth skin, then take. I won't buy it because, what have you told me? Okay, the product worked for you. How will it work for me? So copywriting actually has a lot to it that I explained in this course. In fact, copywriting has about 6 videos, yes, in this course. Then I explained choosing a niche. So can you see things to consider? Familiar audience, high demand, your passion, a skill you already know, a product you already create. I explained choosing a niche. Good. So a couple of people have message me that, how do you normally design your posters? Let me tell you something. When I want to design my posters, like the one that you saw, it just took me about, without exaggerating, it just took me about 15 minutes. Yes, 15 minutes. So I explained how I actually do it. It's easy, very, very, very easy. Even a primary school child can actually take it and just do it. So I explained in details how I did it, or how I usually do it. Then I explained inflation cost and inflation rates in details. So you see that I broke it down. I gave graphical representation. Then I explained how to create websites. A lot of you don't have websites, but I will tell you that in the internet or online marketing today, you need your own space online. So you can be able to say, okay, this is mine. So a lot of people like it, they feel like it is professional when you have your own space online. Like, oh, go to my website, blah. So I explained how to create landing pages. And a lot of people will be like, so like, what's the difference between you and other marketers and other people who actually create courses? I'm not just creating courses because, okay, let me just quickly make money. No, I'm creating courses because these are things that I actually do. And these are things that actually made me suffer in the past. I suffered because of these things. I worked in a company as an unpaid intern for an entire year. I don't see any suffering that is greater than that. I worked for an entire year. I studied marketers for a whole year of my life. Every day I was running ads for them for free. So I was using their own money to test run different things. So they spent millions on ads, and I was the one that was marketing these things for them. I created websites. I did lots of things. And in fact, I'm a web developer, so that one is even there. Now, creating a sales funnel. So a lot of people will understand that creating a sales funnel, some people think is actually hard, but creating a sales funnel is not hard. Forget what other marketers have told you in the past just to sell their products. Creating a sales funnel is easy. It's easy and straightforward. You just need to, creating a sales funnel is just all about from when people see your products to when they purchase. So different products actually have different steps they need to take. So the one I taught you in this free training is just the general one, which works, is something that is like an extension. It works for all. So I explained how to determine the price of your product. Good. So some of you might have not noticed, but I always use the right catch. When I want to sell my product, I always use the right catch. The right catch is actually very important. I can sell a Christmas tree to you in May and you will buy it. May, August, I will sell it to you and you will buy it because I know the right catch to use. The right catch is simple. I will tell you for a fact, which you know, that when it gets to all those September, October, November, the products actually become what? Expensive. So that's what I will use. I just need to find the right catch to sell the product to you, which you already know that Christmas trees actually become very expensive around December, November, December. So I can sell it to you August, and I'll tell you that I'm giving it to you for just 50%, just 50% discount. You will buy it. You will buy it because I will tell you that this same product that I'm selling to you for 11,000 naira, if you delay for 2 months, this same product will be going for about 20,000 naira. Who wouldn't buy? 25,000 naira, you will buy. So that's all about using the right catch. Limited time offer, 24 hours price, all of these things actually work. So I explained how to set up pixel and events and how to run conversion ads professionally. So some of you might have run conversion ads in the past and it didn't work for you. So I explained how I target my audience. So the thing about me is that most of you might not know, I have actually taught adults. I've taught people in their 60s, in their 50s, and I've taught kids. I taught in a primary school. My dad created a school, and I had to help out. So I taught kids for like 2 years. So I understand what I'm saying. So me now trying to process life. So I realized that those kids actually taught me lots of things. That in life, no matter who you are, when you want to sell things to people, when you want to talk to people, you have to break it down like you're talking to kids. Because people process things differently. So I broke this thing down. I took my time to break it down for everyone that will be watching it. And targeting audience. After I ran a lot of ads. I spent millions on ads. I will tell you that. And I realized that some of them or most of them were not converting very well as they should. So I had to like break down, like just slow down first before you start to spend too much money on ads. Slow down first. Like understand the market, understand the audience. How will you target these people? Look at this product. Let me just give you like a tip of the iceberg. Look at these products and just think of people that will actually be interested in this particular product that you want to sell. Like, which people do you think could be interested in this particular product? And what are the things that those people like? Think about it. So if I'm interested, if your product, you're selling a smartwatch, for example, obviously you have to target people that like tech, people that are techy, people that like gadgets. Because you know that people that like gadgets will like a smartwatch. Excuse me. Selling jewelries, you have to target, you know that, okay, obviously, I have to target people that are into luxury lifestyle. You cannot target people like me for jewelries. I can have 100 million naira in the bank. By God's grace, I know that by God's grace, I'll be able to make a couple of millions this year. You cannot see any gold watch on my wrist. So targeting someone like me would be a waste. So you have to target people that have that luxurious lifestyle. So I explained how to target the right audience. So I noticed that when people actually contact you, it's not everybody that will buy. Let me tell you that for a fact. And I'm telling you, it's not everybody that will buy. Yes. You need to follow up. That's why I said in my sales funnel, when I was explaining my sales funnel, I said conviction. You need to convince people. So some of them, it might not be that, like some of them actually, they want to buy, but they've forgotten about you. They've forgotten about that product. They've forgotten about it. So when I remind some of them, hello, how is your day going? This is King Ezekiel Stores. And I just want to remind you that you placed an order. You'll be like, oh, sorry, please send your account number immediately. But some of you will have already left and you have already given up that this person just contacted me. The person is not buying. No, you need to follow up. There was one lady that I contacted that I wanted to buy a course. And I was looking, about 100, by God's grace, about 70, at least 60 people contact me. 60 new people contact me daily. About 60 to 100. So scrolling down to see a chart, it was just like a headache for me. I checked, I did not see any sign of her. And I contacted her that I wanted to buy a course. Why didn't she just text me, reminder that, hello, please, I just want to know if you are still interested in buying this course? I would have been like, yes, I've been looking for your chart. But some of you don't what? You don't follow up. So I explained sales and delivery. The right way, is it payment on delivery or payment before delivery or commitment fee and all those things. So the next one is actually information marketing. So some of you might not know, but I've sold thousands of In fact, I know that I've sold thousands of courses online. I've sold courses on Google My Business, how to put your business on Google, YouTube monetization, just different courses. So I realized that if you have knowledge, the best thing you can do is to pass it on. Because if the knowledge has helped you, you can actually help thousands of people out there. So I created a blueprint on how you can actually do that, because some of you have actually written books, created courses that you believe that this thing will actually help people, but nobody is buying. Now, let me tell you something. If you want to help my life, you have a book that you've written that will help my life, I would not know if the book will help my life until you tell me. Because I'm not God. I don't know all things. I cannot read your mind. So the way you market it will actually determine if people will buy or not. So even if you want to help people, you have to have what? Good marketing strategy. And I've told some of my students, because my students know me, I always speak the truth. I don't know how to lie. I speak the truth 100%. People who write the best books don't really make much sales. People who write bad books, I won't call your book, God have mercy on me. People who write books that are not top-notch, with top-notch marketing strategy, will make way more sales than people who have the best books with bad marketing strategy. So I explained how to market. I explained, if I can you see copywriting here again. So copywriting is actually very, very important, for your online marketing today. Copywriting is actually very important. They have been using copywriting since the days of newspapers and magazines. I know they are still using newspapers and magazines, but not like before. Now everything is just online. So I explained copywriting. I explained how to create ebooks. So some of you actually have great knowledge, but you don't know how to put it in a very creative way like this. So I explained how to create a good presentation PDF like this. I explained how I create my courses using OBS Recorder. And I explained how to design my posters. Some of you don't know, but I design my posters myself. I don't pay people to design posters for me. I just put one or two things together, boom. And it's actually, your posters actually, it could boost your sales and it could kill your sales. Some of you don't know. Yes, your posters. Because some of you will just jam-pack different information. So on my poster, the one that led you to the free training landing page, I just emphasized on like how many things. Let me even put it here. Sorry, So I just said how to monetize your knowledge, how to promote your business professionally, the rule of numbers and the right sales funnel, and bonus videos. To be completely honest, there are, in fact, at least you attended the free training. For those of you who attended it from the beginning or who were present from the beginning, you know that I've actually talked about like times 4 more than these things that I listed. But that's how a good poster could actually help you. If I listed everything, some of you would have skipped past it. But I lined the major benefits of attending this free training. That's why some of you joined. So a good poster could actually boost your sales. So after designing a poster, I explained creating a website. I explained sales funnel, how to determine the price to sell your products, your information. So I explained the right card to use, can you see, and the right way to actually get people to trust you. In Nigeria today, people don't trust you. Even if they see you like, they say, let me see what you are saying, let me see it. They want to see it. They don't care. I want to see it. And it's not their fault. They've actually been scammed. I've not been scammed by a Nigerian, but I've been scammed by an Indian. And I know what it feels to be scammed. So people will be like, let me see you, let me see. Some people will say, let me video call you. I don't actually do video calls, they know me. So I will try to use other methods to actually convince you. So after the right catch, I explained how to run ads professionally. So selling of information is actually different from selling of physical products that you can see and touch. Why? Is because physical products are limited. You have 10, you have 100, you have 1,000. But information, how many do you have? You can sell it to 1 million people. You can sell it to 1 billion people. God help you. If you sell it to 1 billion people, even if it is 1,000 naira, you're a trillionaire. So you can what? Sell it to as many people as you want, because it is information. It is like water. It is there. Once you pay, I'll give you access. Once you pay, I'll give you access. So a lot of people will get angry that he sold the information and he made millions. Don't worry about that. I actually took time before I decided to make millions from selling information. Before I learned the information itself, I suffered. So even that millions, I deserve it. So you have to convince people that what you know what you are doing before people will be able to patronize you. So after yes, the right catch, I even explained when to know the right time to beat down the price or to beat the price up. So the follow-up. So like I said, you actually need the follow-up. You need to follow up on your customers. Some of you don't know the benefits of following up. Even if it is call. Even if it is text, even if it is SMS, send it. Because a lot of people have a lot of things on their mind. They might have even forgotten about your very existence. Yes, you might have forgotten about your very existence. So I explained how to actually deliver the courses. So there's Google Drive, there's YouTube, there's Telegram, and there's your website. So I explained the benefits. You see pros and cons. I explained the pros and cons of using different ways to actually deliver this your courses. So let me good. So now a lot of you will be like, okay, let us see it for real. Let us see it. We want to see the courses that you created. So let me share you. Okay, this is it. So this is the Telegram channel. So can you see all the courses, all the videos rather? Can you see the videos? So our introduction to copywriting, the basics of copywriting, the diamond tips, I explained it practically. I explained the right tools to use. I explained how to use the right tools. I explained choosing your niche. You'll be able to see all of these are videos. All of these are videos. So can you see this is for the e-commerce master course? So can you see them? All of these are videos that I explained practically. So the conversion ad, can you see that I broke it down into 3? Number 1, number 2, and number 3. Because I actually wanted to explain it practically, how I do it, that it works for me, that I believe that it will work for you. Because a lot of my students have tried it and it worked for them. So the good thing about all of this one is information marketing. Let me scroll to the top so you'll be able to see it. So this one is information marketing. So the good thing about this is that I don't just leave you in the dark. I will still be dropping some new ideas. When I come up, when I learn new things, I will come here, I will drop it. You don't need to pay more money. I will just come here, drop the video here so you can watch it. So it's like a community. So these are the videos. Can you see the videos? creating a sales funnel, Facebook ads, and everything. So I explained everything practically. So now the question is, Ezekiel, this one that you're talking about, explaining everything practically, giving, let me tell you, the secrets I actually gave in these videos, top people that actually sell products and courses online, they don't give these secrets because they don't want too many competitions. But I believe, how I believe is that, what I believe rather, and how I live rather, is that I actually rise up by raising others. I've been able to educate people, and I realized that in the course of creating these courses, I actually learned new things that I shared in the courses. So the question is, okay, Ezekiel, what's the price? What's the price? What's the price? What's the price? So initially, the price of the courses, information marketing master course and e-commerce master course was 25,000 naira, 25,000 naira. But then I thought about it like, if I actually sell it for 25,000 naira, there are a lot of people out there that won't be able to afford it. And I bought a lot of watery courses that are way more than that price. In fact, there are a lot of things you need to unlearn. That's what my brother told me. There are a lot of things you need to unlearn so that you can learn some new things. A lot of people who don't know anything, no offense, if they take an offense, that's their business, who don't really know much about this thing, have created courses on it and have actually done nonsense. So they've misled you, they've taken you south, east, west, you don't even know where you are again on the map. So now let me find you with this, my blueprint. I call it my blueprint. So the information master course, information marketing master course, I'll be giving it out for just 10,000 naira. And I'll unveil many secrets that even top people in this business will not share with you. And which other one? E-commerce, yes, e-commerce marketing master course is 10,000 naira too. But if you feel like you want to get both, I will give you for a discounted price, and I will give you both for 15,000 naira. So for those who can't actually afford the 10,000, 15,000, you can actually go over this free training. I will share it to you. In fact, I shared a lot of secrets in this free training, plus the free videos that I gave in the group, which I will still resend, the free videos. You can learn a lot from the free videos too. So I'll be taking questions in the group. Excuse me, for those who don't know me, my name is actually Ezekiel. My full name is Olubode Oluwaseyi Ezekiel, but my brand name is King Ezekiel. So that's why I see King Ezekiel, King Ezekiel. I want it to be like a name that will register. So thank you to those few people that were able to show up here. In the next, maybe like 1 hour, in the next 1 hour, I will actually share this video for those who actually came late. So thank you, King Ezekiel.